KUAM Sports Weekend Roundup is brought to you by Gatorade. Greatness starts with G.
671 Recruiting held a signing day at TGI Fridays in Tumon. 4 players signed their letter of intent to play sports at the next level. Congrats to Zayshawn Adams, Randy Ngoko, Cedric Murphy, and Avery Gamboa.
I'll be taking my talents to Culver Stockton University. Just playing 10 games of high school football in general is just crazy to me that I can go on this sign. This season it's been really great. I learned a lot, especially even if it wasn't on the field, and my teammates just being there for me and just keeping my hopes high. It's been a true blessing. I want to give a shout out to all our coaches, my teammates, my family, and just honestly a pat on the back to myself too, to keep myself keep going and everything.
I'll be taking my talents to Olivet Nazarene University. Having my family here, it's a big blessing because they've been here with me for the longest time, and they've always had my back, and they always supported everything I did in my life. And having this opportunity, going to Olivet Nazarene University, it's a big blessing because not a lot of athletes, can go to this level, and that's just the way it is. It's truly a blessing, and people go to the next level. They work hard, and I truly think I worked hard for this. Big shout out to my coaches, Coach Adele, all my other coaches, my family, my friends, and everybody who supported me along the way.
I'm signed to Olivet Nazarene University. Honestly, it's really just crazy how from off of one game, how I performed, how I put my heart into the game. And I think it's just great how he saw the opportunity in me and he knew that I could take it to the next level. And I just hope that I could perform to his expectations and go all out. I just want to thank my mom, my coaches and my family back there, because they've been with me ever since I got here.
I'll be taking my talents to Olivet Nazarene University. All right. I want to thank the players that helped me from the ground up each time we play. I want to thank my family who always supported me. I want to thank my coaches. But all I want to say is that I want to thank Coach Zeldo for giving me the opportunity. I'm ready for next year playing college football.
Local surfer Irie Fitzgerald, living out in Hawaii, continuing to pursue your surfing dreams. Big news, being recently featured by Red Bull, catching big waves.
I feel like I've hit a large milestone, and I'm just still shocked and still trying to take it in. The fact that it was posted on their Instagram and also as an article is just insane to me.
Talk about the transition to big wave riding and what it feels like catching a 15-foot plus wave.
I definitely did a lot of training, such as breath hold training and working out my legs so I'm stronger with popping up and holding myself on such a heavy wave. It was like just a long roller coaster down, and you just got to stick it and just hold it. You're looking at the waves and you're just like, oh my God, it's so big. But in reality, it's very doable, and it's just a mindset, and I've definitely had to work on that. But thanks to Waves in Hawaii and this big women's big surf community here, they've taught me so much, and it definitely made it more comfortable to go in the water with other females that are passionate about big wave surfing.
The McDonald's All-Island Games, hosted by Clutch Guam, is scheduled for tomorrow at the UOG Calvo Fieldhouse. There will be a rookie sophomore challenge, skills challenge, three-point shootout, along with the premier All-Star game.
We're just so happy that, number one, we can promote youth sports Number two, we can bring them all together and let them have a best of the best all-island games. And number three is just to provide an event where everybody can come out and have fun.
So we'll have a few contests, give out some prizes and awards, and the families being there to see them achieve this accomplishment will really be exciting to see.
Ticket sales are available at guamtime.net. You could just click on the McDonald's All Island Games link. Unfortunately, right now we are only selling tickets online to keep the capacity going. But in case we don't sell out, tickets will be available at the door, and we'll send you guys a heads up via social media.
FD, Harvest, St. Paul, and ND will be competing in the upcoming inaugural IIHG bowling season. Bowling almost made its way into interscholastic sports in 2020, but then COVID hit, canceling their season.
Scholarships are very popular in the United States, and of course from Guam, I feel that we do have talent here. If we can develop that and through these leagues, start them out here in these leagues, develop them, get kids into scholarship programs in the States so they can compete in sports and also get an education out of this. And you know, eventually we might have a player that goes pro one day.
I've been waiting for this day ever since I was a freshman, but then the pandemic had to hit, so I had to skip my sophomore year, and finally I'm here on the lanes with these good upcoming bowlers, and I just can't wait to hit the lanes with them.
Secretaries General of the Oceania National Olympic Committee are set to visit the CNMI in honor of the first ever Northern Marianas Pacific Mini Games 2022 on Saturday, March 12th. Delegates attending will include ONAC members from the Cook Islands, Fiji, the Federated States of Micronesia, Guam, Nauru, Palau, Papua New Guinea, members of the Guam National Olympic Committee, and members from the Oceania Regional Anti-Doping Organization.
KUAM Sports Weekend Roundup is brought to you by Gatorade. Greatness starts with G.